Sometimes it shouldn't. Sometimes it shouldn't. There are many different dialects of English. There are many different dialects of English. What kind of toys? What kind of toys? Are your cousins publishers? Are your cousins publishers? The coffee is hot. The coffee is hot. We flew to Paris last summer. We flew to Paris last summer. I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to do with you. Do you want to travel? Do you want to travel? The children danced happily. The children danced happily. He's just a trucker. He's just a trucker. Could it be open then? Could it be open then? We weren't journalists then. We weren't journalists then. If it snows, we can go skiing. If it snows, we can go skiing. He wrote an article about the advantages of renewable energy sources. He wrote an article about the advantages of renewable energy sources. When do you leave school? When do you leave school? They are studying for the math exam. They are studying for the math exam. I can understand basic Spanish. I can understand basic Spanish. He doesn't stop playing until he wins the match. He doesn't stop playing until he wins the match. When we finish this walk, we will be walking for 4 hours. When we finish this walk, we will be walking for 4 hours. I can come every month. I can come every month. He was looking at his younger sister. He was looking at his younger sister. Can you provide the required documents? Can you provide the required documents? Beetroot tuna. Beetroot tuna. Prejudice. Prejudice. What food do you usually eat? What food do you usually eat? I will be the most popular person in the world. I will be the most popular person in the world. Have you ridden a rabbit? Have you ridden a rabbit? His house is cleaner than mine. His house is cleaner than mine. The bus was delayed due to traffic. The bus was delayed due to traffic. They are gardeners. They are gardeners. They have finished their project. They have finished their project. Had he bought a lottery ticket, he would have won the jackpot. Had he bought a lottery ticket, he would have won the jackpot. You can ignore me. You can ignore me. You must not touch the hot stove. You must not touch the hot stove. Tommy has more grapes than Tony. Tommy has more grapes than Tony. Excuse me, do you have a pen I can borrow? Excuse me, do you have a pen I can borrow? Be good. Be good. At the end of the month, I will have paid off all my debts. At the end of the month, I will have paid off all my debts. Extra fit and fair man is my favorite fit. Extra fit and fair man is my favorite fit. What time do you come to school in the morning? What time do you come to school in the morning? Constant. Constant. They cook dinner together. They cook dinner together. Ambitious. Ambitious. Patient. Patient. Despite the noise, he managed to focus on his work. Despite the noise, he managed to focus on his work. Who took your hat? Who took your hat? My car is yellow. My car is yellow. The car was parked in the garage. The car was parked in the garage. I was scared. I was scared. And the house seems full of us all. And the house seems full of us all. I was going to school. I was going to school. Do we continue? Do we continue? Who will clean? Who will clean? If you don't use sunscreen, you'll get sunburned. If you don't use sunscreen, you'll get sunburned. When we finish the project, we will be working together for 6 months. When we finish the project, we will be working together for 6 months. I'm listening at noon. I'm listening at noon. Can't drive after 5 seconds? Can't drive after 5 seconds? Wasn't he normally challenged? Wasn't he normally challenged? She had been dieting for weeks, but she couldn't resist the temptation and ate a piece of cake. She had been dieting for weeks, but she couldn't resist the temptation and ate a piece of cake. I definitely danced at my wedding. I definitely danced at my wedding. The manager had the employees participate in a team-building activity. The manager had the employees participate in a team-building activity. I have booked a vacation for the next month. I have booked a vacation for the next month. Are my cousins songwriters? Are my cousins songwriters? They must persuade. They must persuade. The lawyer will defend his client in court next week. The lawyer will defend his client in court next week. That's why we need. That's why we need. They should have fixed the broken glass. They should have fixed the broken glass. Aren't we a courier next year? Aren't we a courier next year? They went to a comedy show last night. They went to a comedy show last night. The company is looking for a new sales manager. The company is looking for a new sales manager. I wasn't a consultant 5 nights ago. I wasn't a consultant 5 nights ago. Organized. Organized. They had their lawn cut by a landscape architect. They had their lawn cut by a landscape architect. He'll be upset if you don't attend his birthday party. He'll be upset if you don't attend his birthday party. I have to go now. I have to go now. Who has a pencil case on the floor? Who has a pencil case on the floor? Can't vote? Can't vote? He doesn't like coffee, does he? He doesn't like coffee, does he? How do you peel this off? How do you peel this off? Could you please repeat what you just said? Could you please repeat what you just said? After 4 weeks, it becomes a lifesaver. After 4 weeks, it becomes a lifesaver. Children operator. Children operator. I can speak for the adjustment of the training. I can speak for the adjustment of the training. How much will it take? How much will it take? I'm meeting my friends for dinner. I'm meeting my friends for dinner. He can speak French, and his brother can too. He can speak French, and his brother can too. They had known each other for a long time before they got married. They had known each other for a long time before they got married. Won't you measure at dawn? Won't you measure at dawn? It's raining outside. It's raining outside. I did. I did. He is studying for the geography exam. He is studying for the geography exam. We can finish later. We can finish later. The problem has been satisfactorily resolved. The problem has been satisfactorily resolved. The analysis shows that the company is profitable. The analysis shows that the company is profitable. I have to skip the other meeting, thanks. I have to skip the other meeting, thanks. Was his half-brother a travel agent? Was his half-brother a travel agent? The horse the rider was riding jumped over the obstacle. The horse the rider was riding jumped over the obstacle. Our niece is an artist. Our niece is an artist. Construction workers will build a new skyscraper. Construction workers will build a new skyscraper. After 3 months, you should be a weightlifter. After 3 months, you should be a weightlifter. Won't you be a stewardess for 10 years? Won't you be a stewardess for 10 years? Do you see? Do you see? There were children in the opposite building. There were children in the opposite building. Rarely can we challenge. Rarely can we challenge. Your wife is an alchemist. Your wife is an alchemist. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? We are not economists after 2 weekends. We are not economists after 2 weekends. I loved this song. I loved this song. Can you cook? Can you cook? What's in your hand? What's in your hand? The company will launch a new product next year. The company will launch a new product next year. The car is parked in front of the house. The car is parked in front of the house. Were your relatives choreographers? Were your relatives choreographers? Don't we mean the sunset? Don't we mean the sunset? I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you. Do I teach English? Do I teach English? Broken. Broken. She wants to learn how to cook Chinese food. She wants to learn how to cook Chinese food. Could you please explain the new process to me? Could you please explain the new process to me? I don't know if I can handle the truth. I don't know if I can handle the truth. Can't lose after 1 minute. Can't lose after 1 minute. Did you appreciate it from time to time? Did you appreciate it from time to time? Do they get points often? Do they get points often? Wait, Tommy. Wait, Tommy. I could run faster than you 5 years ago. I could run faster than you 5 years ago. Where are you from? Where are you from? Would you like some sugar in your tea? Would you like some sugar in your tea? Didn't work out? Didn't work out? Actually, we have been waiting for the bus for half an hour. We have been waiting for the bus for half an hour. He loves to eat ice cream. He loves to eat ice cream. He's going to buy his sister a birthday present. He's going to buy his sister a birthday present. We played tennis on the court. We played tennis on the court. He watched the plant grow taller and taller. He watched the plant grow taller and taller. Was not suspicious. Was not suspicious. I live in Istanbul. I live in Santa Fe. I live in Istanbul. I live in Santa Fe. Strengthen teams. Strengthen teams. How have you been? How have you been? Single. Single. He often forgets his keys. He often forgets his keys. When the meeting is over, he will be talking for 2 hours. When the meeting is over, he will be talking for 2 hours. I asked him to help me with the project. I asked him to help me with the project. I'm practicing my guitar skills. I'm practicing my guitar skills. All tickets are sold out. All tickets are sold out. He needs to go to the doctor from time to time. He needs to go to the doctor from time to time. I have a pain in my leg. I have a pain in my leg. Actionable. Actionable. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with this? We cannot limit. We cannot limit. Am I not a potter now? Am I not a potter now?